Welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K23 Next Gen. In today's video, we have a new look Memphis Grizzlies rebuild, and as much as it pains me to say it, with Marcus Smart. So as I'm sure the majority of you guys do know, I am a Celtics fan, and I loved Marcus Smart. He was the heart and the soul of the team. Obviously, a tremendous defensive player, won a Defensive Player of the Year award, and it hurts. It hurts to see him go. It's going to definitely kill me seeing him in another uniform, and I wish nothing but the best for Marcus, man. He was an incredible Celtic. I loved him very much. But obviously, he was included in that Kristaps Porzingis three-team trade with the Wizards, the Celtics, and the Memphis Grizzlies, which means Marcus Smart is now a Memphis Grizzly. And we're going to be doing kind of this little new look rebuild today. So, yeah, man, this one's going to hurt, but we got to do it. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's hope we can get the Grizzlies a championship. Also, let me know any other video ideas you guys do have down below in the comments section. I'm still TBD and kind of figuring out, and I do want to ask you guys. Obviously, I've done a lot of prospect rebuilds already, and I'm pretty sure I was actually almost 100% accurate with the ones that I did. So do you want me to just do them again, even though they were accurate? I mean, I know we obviously just had the draft last Thursday, so I don't know. I mean, I'll do them again if you want. Just let me know down below in the comments section, of course, with any other video ideas. It is time for the offseason, man. So obviously, lots of trade rumors, lots of speculation. Everything's going to be happening, especially with free agency opening in just a couple weeks. So looking forward to it, man. But yeah, let me know all the video ideas you guys do have down below in the comment section. But without further ado, man, I got to put my big boy pants on. I got to go and do this as much as it may hurt. Let's go it. All right, so as you can see, we are here in the offseason right now. All the trades have been put through. Also, all the rookies are in the game, and they are on their accurate teams. I think so. We're almost 100%. I didn't notice anything major, so everything's looking good to me. If we miss something, obviously, we'll fix it. But let's go over this roster real quick. Obviously, Ja Morant is going to be suspended the first 25 games of the regular season. I know the Players Association might try to get that, limited down a bit, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So here in today's scenario, I mean, this is not supposed to be a realistic rebuild. I don't really think sitting Ja Morant out for 25 games is that big of a deal. I mean, maybe some of you will be upset if I don't do it, but honestly, it feels useless. I mean, hell, when a player gets injured, we don't just magically sit them out. So, I mean, I understand it, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. I moved Marcus to the 2. I'm assuming he'll be playing the 1 for Memphis while Ja Morant is out here today. I'm going to be starting him at the 2. God, it's going to hurt. Luke Kennard here, good shooter off of the bench. Don't mind that one bit. Zaire Williams, I'd like to see if we could progress a little bit. Maybe eventually get him some minutes at some sort of backup position, but he's only 21 years old. At that 72 overall, I think there's definitely some room for some talent and development there. So, we're good there. I moved Desmond Bane to the 3. Incredible player. He's going to be due a pretty big extension pretty soon. He's 25 years old at an 86 overall. We will see. David Roddy is here. John Conchar here as well. I don't love this contract. Might look to move it, but we will see. Tariq. It's Tariq. I mean, I can't pronounce that last name for the life of me. I'm terrible with names. You all know that. But, yeah, man, welcome to the team. Power forward spot, obviously the most recent defensive player of the year. I mean, hell, they have the last 2 defensive players of the year on this roster. Very, very scary, but Triple J, 100% not going anywhere. I'm a huge Jaren Jackson Jr. fan. We're going to let him thrive in his element. Santi Aldama is here. He's 22, 77. See if we can develop him. Jake LaRavia, I'm going to see if we can kind of find a spot for him. I mean, obviously, he's not going to ever be a starting power forward for me. And at this point, he'll probably not even be a backup. So we'll see. Gregory Jackson Jr. as well. Was he the 15th overall pick in round 2? I don't know if that's 100% accurate. To be quite honest with you, I fell asleep during the second round of the draft, so I don't know if it's 100% accurate. I'm kidding. I could look it up. But you know what I'm saying. Again, we'll try to find some minutes, but he's 18 years old at a 70 overall. Also, it's just insane to think that, like, some of these guys that were drafted were, like, born in 2004. Like, insanity. Like, I was born in 2000. I'm 23 years old. Crazy just to think that. Like, I'm the same age as Jaren Jackson Jr. What? Center spot, I love Steven Adams, also the sneakiest 29 years old ever. Like, I feel like he's just been in the league for so long. Weirdly enough, he actually regresses a little bit, like, year over year. So I'll have to see what we do with him. He's a good player. I like him a lot. I just got to make sure that, he doesn't regress too much. Xavier Tillman's here, and then Brandon Clark as well. Honestly, they'll probably not both play, so we'll probably try to find a trade. But obviously, this Memphis Grizzlies team is talented. There's a very small percentage chance that I bring back Dylan Brooks. I don't think that they're going to do it in real life. He's a 79 overall, 27 years old. Asking for just under $10 million a year. In terms of our small forward spot, obviously, we do have Desmond Bane. I wouldn't mind trying to get David Roddy some minutes in here, maybe even Zaire Williams if we move him to the backup 3. So I honestly do think it's probably for the best that the Grizzlies, both in real life and in this game right now, do move on from Dillon Brooks. So, yeah, man, let's see if the Chinese Basketball Association's calling. In terms of the backup point guard spot, I don't know exactly. I don't love any of these options. I think we are going to find a trade. Obviously, there's a lot of depth on this team. Not all these guys are going to be able to play, so let's see what we can find. We're going to make this deal here with the Sacramento Kings. We're going to send them Xavier Tillman and Jake LaRavia. We're going to pick up Davion Mitchell. Going to be my new backup point guard behind John Moran. He's only 24 years old. Definitely some room for development there. Along with that, we're acquiring a first-round pick as well. So I had to pick between Xavier Tillman and Brandon Clark. I like Clark a lot, and he's on a good contract, so I'm going to probably keep him as my backup center throughout the entirety of this video. That's my plan as of now anyways. And then LaRavia just wasn't going to get the minutes here. I think, you know, it was kind of obvious at this point with the way this roster's constructed. We also just drafted a new backup power forward as well, so that's a fourth guy. Kind of got to get minutes, but we're making this trade. Davion Mitchell, welcome to the team. We're very excited to have you here. So, in terms of other moves at this point, I think I am going to have Zaire Williams be the backup 3. I think that kind of makes the most sense. I mean, the potential is there. He's actually up to a 74 overall when you move him to the small forwards position. So, we will see. I don't really plan on making many major changes with this team right now. I mean, there's a few small ones I'll probably end up doing. I think David Roddy, again, going to be tricky because, I don't know. I'm going to move Conchar, though. And then other than that, I'll probably leave it. I'm going to give Steven Adams a year. If he just regresses crazy hard, we'll obviously find a trade at that point in time. But there's not much else really to do here with this Grizzlies roster. So, first round pick from the Bulls, thank you very much. All right, I'll see you guys at the start of year 1. It is now officially the start of year 1 for us here in Memphis. I decided to just let Ja Morant play. I mean, you can make an argument that I should go and suspend him or just not play him for the first 25 games, whatever. It's not supposed to be realistic. I think we all know that. So Ja's starting at the 1. Obviously, Marcus will play the 2. You can see that number 30. I believe he's going to be the first player in Grizzlies franchise history, if I saw this correctly, to wear number 36. Don't quote me on that. I think I saw it. Bane, obviously, here at the 3. Triple J here at the 4. As I suspected, Steven Adams did regress a little bit. It's a little unfortunate that he's down to a 79, but he's still a very serviceable big man. We'll see come off-season time. I'm very happy about the Davion Mitchell trade. He's up to a 79 overall, so he progressed 4 overalls in a single offseason. It's just, oof, you love to see it. You love to see it. Brandon Clark here is my backup power. Actually, no, it's my backup center. Luke Kennard, Santi Aldama, and then Zaire Williams up to a 75. We'll be getting some minutes backing up Desmond Bane. So this is a good team. Obviously, there's some good young talent here. We also have some good veterans in here now with Marcus Smart. Obviously, Steven Adams is an established player. I'm feeling pretty good. I really do think we should be a top 3 seed in the West and maybe even championship. Who knows? I'll see you guys at the end of year 1. Year 1 ends and we have a record of 60-22. Just a tremendous start. I mean, obviously we made a couple moves, but there weren't really any major trades. So 60 wins, awesome. You love to see it. Hopefully it translates over to the playoffs. Luka is your MVP. I mean, it's a triple-double, just incredible. I've picked Luka, I think, the past 2 years to win MVP. I feel like I should just keep doing it because I think eventually he's going to kind of get through and actually win one, but we'll see. Victor Wembanyama is your Rookie of the Year in San Antonio. I mean, he is just an NBA unicorn. Chris Paul, 6th man. Oh, my God. It just looks so weird. It really does. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. It looks strange seeing CP3 in a Warriors jersey. I don't know. Giannis is your D-Point. Darius Garland, Most Improved. Quinn Snyder, Coach of the Year. Holy shit. 2K loves the Atlanta Hawks. 69-13. Holy hell. All right, here's a look at the standings. We do take the best record here in the West. I think I've asked this question before, but has it ever happened that a team like the 1 seed, for example, or even the 1 and the 2 seed, have both won 60-plus games and then the 2 or 3 or whatever down didn't win 50? Like, has a team not ever won 50 games in a season? That would just be weird. And obviously Atlanta's over here. I mean, good God, 2K, get off your knees for the Atlanta Hawks. Ja Morant, good season. 28.5 points a game, around 6.5 rebounds, 9.5 just 1.5. Great. Awesome. Honestly, he was probably an MVP candidate. Desmond Bane, Triple J, Davion Mitchell off the bench, Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard. I mean, good. I like it. Steven Adams, 10 boards a game. I see we can, 10.5, 10.7. Ja Morant led us in assists. All right, round 1, Houston Rockets. Without a doubt, one of the best young cores in all of basketball. I mean, just they're doing something right over there in Houston. This team's going to be very, very good in a few years, maybe even sooner. Who knows? So they decided to start KPJ over Amen Thompson. Or is it Amen? Interesting decision. They also signed Nikola Vucevic to back up Şengün. I know there's like rumors they have heavy interest in Brook Lopez this offseason. Jesus, are you just not playing the kid? Good God. All right, so they're good. They're still young, though. I think we are ultimately, at this point, just way better, and we do end up sweeping them. And now we have the defending champs and the Denver Nuggets. That definitely scares me. They are obviously... They're a very good team. They're tested. They've been through it. I mean, oh, good God. We're 2-2 right now. We go up 3-2, and we beat them in 6. How about that? Defending champs no more. Well, actually they are, but you know what I'm saying. It is us and the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, Luka just won an MVP. Looks like they retained Kyrie Irving, Terrence Davis. Signed Kevin Love. That would be an interesting fit. Mitchell Robinson would be an incredible addition to this Dallas Mavericks team, but good moves. I like the moves they made. We're up 2-0 on them right now. We're up 3-0 on them right now. Oh, my God, that was easy. And now, of course, we run into 2K's man crush here in the Atlanta Hawks with Trae Young, DeJounte, AJ Griffin starting. Collins, Okongwu. I wonder if this will finally be the time that John Collins gets traded. I mean, this guy's gets put in trade rumors all the time, and I feel like they just never do it. Like, I don't know. I will say also, besides obviously Trae Young being incredible, he was one of the main reasons that Celtics series went to 6 games. I will say that, without a doubt. All right, so let's see what ends up happening here. We are down 2-0 right now. That's, oh, good God. We got to nerf the Atlanta Hawks, man. I mean, good Lord. For a team that's like don't get me wrong, there's good. There's some talent on the Atlanta Hawks in real life, but there's not 69 wins sweeping the finals kind of talent. You know what I'm saying? Get off your knees, 2K. It's insane. It's absolute insanity. Okay, so let's get into offseason. Well, I guess technically number 2. I mean, we didn't do a lot last offseason, but let's do it. All right, here's a look at the draft lottery. Celtics, oh, they have that Warriors pick now from that trade. Let's sim through it. The Pelicans via the Milwaukee Bucks. Interesting. Warriors, wow, so the Celtics actually would have had that Warriors pick. I believe it's like top 4 protected, something like that. Interesting. All right, staff signing. Taylor Jenkins, solid enough ratings. I think he's a pretty decent head coach. We'll keep him for now. Obviously, we just made a finals. It would be a little strange to kind of fire your head coach after making a finals. All right, so we do not have our first-round pick. That's fine. We have enough depth on this team. I will say I think it's probably time to go out and upgrade our center spot. I like Steven Adams a bit. I've said that a couple times now, but honestly, he's just going to keep progressing. Also, a Desmond Bane extension is also a very, very big priority for me. So let's take a look. We do not have any money here, so we're just going to go ahead. We're going to pay Desmond Bane after we get through the moratorium period. Brandon Goodwin can probably go. And, yeah, so let's just wait. We're going to pay Desmond Bane, do not renounce, and one more day. Going to give him this $28 million on average, whatever it is, $162 million. Actually doesn't seem that bad at all. All right, let's go find ourselves a new starting center. We're going to see if the Cleveland Cavaliers want to allow us to create one of the best defensive front courts of all time. I mean, Jarrett Allen and Triple J in a front court together. Okay, that all time might have been a bit of an exaggeration, but still, this would obviously be incredible. We have a tremendous defensive player we'd be adding in Jarrett Allen. We already have 2 depoys on the team. Let's see if they'll do this. Roddy and Gregory Jackson kind of have to be in here to make the money work. And honestly, I wouldn't mind getting, them minutes somewhere else. It's not really going to be here, so let's do it. I'll give up the draft picks. Honestly, I think we're good enough where it just won't really matter, and we're going all in right now. So only takes 2. They agree to it. Jarrett Allen is officially our new starting center, 26 years old, on just a beautiful 2-year, $40 million contract, by the way. It feels like great value for that deal right there. In terms of other moves, I don't really see anything else. Tariq here maybe can get me another draft pick. I mean, maybe we can kind of recuperate some of the assets we just lost. I mean, yeah, beautiful. Honestly, thank you very much, Chicago. All right, we are all set. This team is looking beautiful. I will see you guys at the start of year number 2. After making it to the finals last year and getting swept, we decided to make a major move in upgrading our center position. We acquired Jarrett Allen from the Cleveland Cavaliers, and this team is just looking, it's glorious. I love it. I love it. Here's how it's going to look. It's John Morant, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Jarrett Allen. Just an insane starting 5. Bench unit, Davion Mitchell, Brandon Clark, Santi Aldama, Luke Kennard, and Zaire Williams. I think everything looks good. Obviously, we were in the finals last year, 60-win team. I mean, we definitely have the talent to go out and actually win the damn thing this year. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So we end with the same exact record as last year. We went 60-22. At least I believe that was our record last year. But Ja Morant did get an MVP. Shout out Ja Wilkes-Booth. We love it. It is awesome. What a season from our young superstar. Matas Buzelis, Rookie of the Year, ended up in Golden State. I do not know how they were bad enough to have the number 2 overall pick. With any team with, I don't care who's playing next to him, any team with Steph Curry on it should not have the 2nd overall pick. Also, I think, to be fair, they were in the lottery as, I don't think they were actually like supposed to have number 2. Like they weren't that bad. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, they were projected like number 13. Also, I know the Warriors had the number 2 overall pick like just in 2020. I got it. Damian Lillard, 6th man of the year. So the Scoot Henderson show has officially started. He has taken over as the team starting point guard, and they are paying Damian Lillard a whole lot of money to be a 6th man. Evan Mobley is your depoy. Auser Thompson, most improved. Taylor Jenkins does win Coach of the Year. Let's go win the damn thing. We obviously have the talent to do so. I think we just got to go out and we just got to do it at this point. Here's a look at the numbers. Ja Morant is our leading scorer. Obviously won an MVP. Desmond Bane, Triple J, Jared Allen, Davion Mitchell. I mean, just gorgeous. I mean, everything is just coming together. Let's go win. We have the Lakers here in round 1. D'Lo, Kobe White. No more LeBron. I'm assuming he probably retired. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he probably did not go ahead and go play for another team. I don't really see that happening at this point, but you never know. It is the NBA. All right, so we end up sweeping the Lakers in round 1, moving on to the Houston Rockets, who, again, young. Ooh, I had Chris Middleton. I don't hate that. I don't hate that, low-key. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do think they'll definitely look at Kuzma this offseason, but I don't hate a Middleton edition either. Okay, wow, the Rockets are battling back a little bit, but we do end up closing them out in 6. And the Warriors, who just had the 2nd overall pick, and Ratas Buzelis, did he win a Rookie of the Year coming off the bench? Good Lord. Good Lord. All right, so obviously they have the best player in the series, but I really do think that we're the better team. I stand by that statement. We're up 3-2 right now, and we are back in the NBA Finals, this time taking on, okay, this game, besides the Atlanta Hawks, I think their second biggest love is Darius Garland, who's a good player. He's a very, very good player, don't get me wrong, but the Darius Garland love has gotten out of hand. 37 points? What are we doing here? Okay, so let's just take a look at this What in the fuck? Right? Why? Why? How much money are you getting paid? It's ridiculous. I don't get it. This used to be a thing you could do in like older 2Ks, like the one who controls the team. Like I was able to do this. You could sign like older players who wanted to either win a ring or whatever the situation was for very cheap contracts below what they're worth. I don't know why the CPU can do it in this game and I can't, but Kawhi Leonard getting paid $11 million is a little ridiculous and could be the reason we don't win it all. We are up 2-1. They go 2-2. We go up 3-2. We close them out here on their home floor in Cleveland in Game 6. If we can, that would be great. Game 7's a lot of pressure in those. All right, very low-scoring game. I mean, to be fair, these are two pretty solid defensive teams. All right, looks like we're going to be closing them out. Let's get a couple shots up. You never know if we'll be back. It is a 16-point lead for us here in Cleveland. We are trying to close out the Cavs in their own building. Ja Morant, MVP, 38, 9, and 10 on the night. Wow. He is just so quick. Throw it down, baby. Let's go. Okay, I got a little excited there. I'm sorry. All right. Let's lock it down. You got Davion Mitchell in the game. He's got 6, 0, and 0. It's kind of a funny stat line. Mitchell, 3, gets it to go. All right. I mean, we have a comfortable lead, but let's play it safe right now. I would like to get Desmond Bane back in. There's no logical explanation to why he would not be in the game right now. I mean, this is just a cheat code. Oh my God, he's feeling it. He's got 42 on the night, on his way to a Finals MVP in all likelihood. And good God, I will say, dude, I hope Ja Morant kind of figures his shit out. It's tricky. I mean, he has all the talent in the world. He's just an absolutely incredible player. And he has such a great opportunity going for him. It's just, I hope he figures it out. I mean, obviously, it's a tricky situation. Who really knows what's going on? But I don't know, man. I hope he ends up actually, not flashing guns on Instagram Live or I don't know. It just doesn't feel smart, man. I don't know, but. Holy shit, he's taking over. Yeah, man. I mean, I hope he's back. I mean, obviously, he's the best player in the Memphis Grizzlies, and they're not really going to go very far without him. I think that's pretty obvious. Also, don't they, sometimes play better without him? Isn't that a thing? I don't know. But obviously, man, this team's not going to win a championship or anything like that without Ja Morant on the team. I think that's abundantly clear right now, and so I hope he gets his act together because all the talent in the world, man, just got to go ahead and take advantage of the opportunity he has. So, but yeah, man, in terms of this Grizzlies team, I mean, this image right here, seeing Marcus Smart in another jersey, it makes me want to throw up. Quite honestly, there's like a pain in my chest when I see shit like this. So it hurts. I love Marcus. I always will. I hope he ends up back as a Celtic one day. I mean, he was the longest tenured Celtic on the team. He was. Now it's Jaylen Brown, but it's just gonna be so strange seeing him in another team's jersey. I'm not looking forward to it. Especially that first game especially the one in Boston that they play. When Marcus comes back is going to be. I'm gonna try to get tickets to that. This is gonna be so fun. It's going to be so fun. He's going to get such a loud ovation, and rightfully deserved, by the way. But I'm going to miss him. I am going to miss him, that is for sure. I'm excited to have KP here, but I am definitely going to miss the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics and Marcus Smart. So nothing but the best, though, man, in all seriousness. All right, so we're about to close out the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think we'll do one more possession. I do not want to... They make the ring ceremonies take way too fucking long. So honestly, just score. Thank you. Let's go ahead. Oh my God, you still missed. Ja Morant gets the triple-double on the night. Holy shit, it actually worked. All right, give me a pick. I want 45 points. I want 45. Go, down, rack, up, slam. Oh, baby, with authority. I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. We end up winning it all here in year 2, and Ja Morant is your Finals MVP. I think he had a 45-point triple-double to close him out in Cleveland. So obviously that is incredible. We still have one more year to go, though, and we are definitely looking to run it back. Hopefully win another one. Let's send through the draft lottery. The Spurs have another number 1 overall selection. Good God. I can't even imagine who they're going to draft to pair with Victor Wembanyama. Obviously, we're very happy with Taylor Jenkins as our head coach right now. Let's head up to the draft. I know we traded our pick this year. Just want to confirm and hit team player options real quick. I mean, again, there's not going to be any major moves with this team this offseason. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. How did Peyton Pritchard end up here? What? I don't know. Williams, Aldama, and Davion Mitchell are all players I'd like to retain. Weirdly enough, sometimes Luke Kennard regresses. It's a little strange, but maybe if there's an upgrade there, we could definitely look to make it. I'm going to qualify him. I'll qualify Zaire Williams. I'm not going to trade him. And then, honestly, I'll just qualify Aldama as well. Why the hell not? It's a little strange seeing Luke Kennard regress sometimes. I don't know why it happens, but I am not going to renounce him because I'm going to try to get him back and then maybe find a trade. I'll give him like $7 million a year. Maybe we can match that up with some decent bench players. But, yeah, it's weird. Sometimes his overall goes down just a little faster than you would honestly think it would. But, I mean, let's just look hypothetically. If I can't find somebody, it's not that big of a deal. Max out. I mean, it's crazy to see how much money some of these guys are making these days, but maybe like $7.5 million. I mean, what are my options? I just need to find a guy who's obviously under contract. Malachi Branham, let's see if that's a possibility for me. Luke Kennard for Malachi Branham. Am I pronouncing that right? I hope I am. Yeah, okay, cool. Welcome to the team, Malachi. You're going to, in all likelihood, be, actually, probably not 6 man. I think Mitchell's got that covered. But, all right, this team's obviously looking incredible. Fresh off a championship, and we're looking for another one. See you guys at the start of year 3. It is the final season, and we are ready to go. Here in Memphis, fresh off a championship, we are on top of the world. We are feeling tremendous. It's Ja Morant, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane, Triple J, and Jared Allen. Bench unit. I almost said Donovan Mitchell. Davion Mitchell, 6-man still. Malachi Branham, obviously a new addition here. He replaces Luke Kennard. Very excited about having him here. Brandon Clark, Santi Aldama, and Zaire Williams. I mean, just an incredible amount of talent on this team. Definitely have what it takes to go back-to-back. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 3. I think I might have just made history for myself in this channel. I have never, I don't think, had the same exact record for 3 straight years. We went 16-22 again. I'm like, I know we did it last year. I know we had 60 wins last year. I'm like 85% confident that we went 16-22 in year 1 as well. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever done that before. LaMelo Ball is your MVP. Mohamed Guy is your Rookie of the Year. Is it Guy Gee? Good season. Tyler Hero, 6-man of the year. It's the second one of those for his career. Evan Mobley's your depoy. Chris Murray, most improved. Dude, weren't the Kings like 1 pick away from getting Chris Murray? That would have been awesome, having him and Keegan on the same roster. Monty Williams, coach of the year. Looks like he's doing pretty well in his new role. All right, here's a look at the standings. Take a look. I mean, we don't have the best record in the league, but I still think we're the best team in the league. I stand by that statement. Here's a look at the numbers. If you wish to pause, take a look. Rebounds, Jarrett Allen. Assist, Mr. Ja Morant. All right, Oklahoma City here in round 1. I mean, they obviously have just so much young talent, so many draft picks. I feel like eventually, I don't know if it'll be the next player that requests a trade, or obviously it has to be a correct situational kind of thing, but Sam Presti's definitely going to cash in some of those assets at some point. I mean, it gets to a point, obviously, it's great having 85 first-round picks over the next 3 years or whatever he has. But, I mean, I feel like you got to cash him in at some point, right? I mean, you can't have that many young pieces. You got to go out and get a star at some point. So, how did Scotty Barnes end up on the Lakers? I'd like to know. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Sam Presti do that. I mean, in terms of who that's going to be, I have no idea. Obviously, they're good with their 2 guard positions, so maybe a big man or maybe a wing or something. I don't know. We'll see. Utah here in the Western Conference Finals. Colin Sexton, Shai Abaje, Isaiah Evans, Taylor Hendricks, Walker Kessler. Dude, I tweeted this out when this happened. Every single time I'd like sim the draft and like before the actual NBA draft, Taylor Hendricks would end up on the Jazz. It was just so comical seeing him actually get drafted by the Jazz. I mean, hey man, 2K knows a thing or two, I guess. All right, Western Conference Finals. We are up 3-0. We're up 3-1. Don't blow the right. We're not doing this. Okay, thank you. Holy shit, we almost joked. We're meeting up here with the, I almost said Memphis Pistons. The Detroit Pistons added Jonathan Isaac. Alzer Thompson, obviously. I cannot fucking speak today, dude. That's what happens when I try to record a video on Sundays. All right, we're 1-1 with them right now. We go down 2-1. We go 2-2, down 3-2. Going to Game 7. Unless it's like close as all hell, I'm not going to hop in. I mean, if we're clearly winning, there's just no point for me. I mean, if it's like a 2-point game, I'll see what I can do. Holy shit. Okay, we're good. Wow, we come back from being down 3-2, and we end up winning it all for the second straight year. As Ja Morant, at age 26, now has 2 Finals MVPs, 2 championships, and a regular season MVP as well. Just an incredible turnaround for him. But yeah, man, obviously this was kind of the new look Memphis Grizzlies rebuild. Again, it hurts. It hurts my soul seeing Marcus Smart in another jersey. It really does. I don't know, man. It's gonna take some getting used to. That is for sure. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited to have Tingus Pingus here, but you know who I'm really mad at? I'm mad at the Los Angeles Clippers. Fuck the Los Angeles Clippers. We had a beautiful 3-team trade set up with Malcolm Brogdon would have been a Clipper, and then that asshole general manager, whatever the fuck his name is, oh no, we're worried about Brogdon's injuries. Eat a bag of dicks, you employ Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Are you out of your fucking mind? Oh, good lord. I mean, just the irony in all that. You cost me my glorious king, Marcus Smart, and I will not forget it. All right. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. In all seriousness, let me know any other video ideas down below in the comments section. Obviously, rumors are starting to heat up. We got a whole lot of videos to do. If you wanted me to kind of redo the prospect rebuilds, I guess, especially the ones that I've already done and got right, because we're going to do some of the ones that we haven't done yet. Like we'll get to those. But yeah, let me know down below in the comment section if you want to see that. Other than that, I had a ton of fun making this one, man. We built a hell of a team, won 60 games for 3 straight years. Not very often you can say that. So I had fun, man. I enjoyed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching as well. And yeah, man, that pretty much wraps this one up. As always, thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.